Hi everyone, welcome to the Jewelry Making Fun collaboration for 2023. I am your host, I'm Deb with Dahlia Designs Jewelry and More. And this month our colors were blue, tan, and white. Sounds familiar, right? Except there's an extra color in from the other collab I did. And it could be a beachy or nautical or sea themed project, and that's option one. And option two was to use wood beads, incorporate wood beads. So I did beachy kind of theme um, this time, and I sort of a necklace bonanza, but two pair of earrings to go with it too. So let me show you. I started off, with this one because I had these wood beads that I used in the earrings I made for Pirate Pretty's Jewelry Challenge. But I also remembered I had these lava beads from, I got them at BB Craft. They're lava rock stone. They're end beads though. Sorry for the noise. And I'll just show you. They came in this little case and all these different colors. Actually, this would have been a good one for a sea foam, but our colors were blue, tan, and white. So I used the white ones. That one has a little chip out of it. The darker, like medium blue ones, and the light blue ones as well. They're very lightweight, lava rock or stone. And so I alternated 3 wood with rondelles with the different colors of the lava rock, and I thought that looked beachy. Plus it is super lightweight because the wood beads are also lightweight. This is a 16-inch necklace, extendable to about 18 inches, and I just put three wood beads on the end there because I had them. I kind of laid out this necklace and this one together, but then I ended up changing this one a little bit anyway. I didn't know what to put on there, and I didn't want to use another one of these for some reason, so I just used 3 wood beads on the extension. This is strung on turquoise beading wire that I got on closeout at Soft Flex a while back, and I don't know if it's 19, I think it's 19 strand as opposed to 49. I used brass crimp beads, which I don't usually do because I had them in my stash, antique brass, and an antique brass lobster claw from oh shoot, BB Craft, and then a closed 6mm jump ring. I think it's 6mm. It looks bigger to me, but anyway. No, it has to be an open jump ring. I'm sorry, because I had to put, oh no, that one is a closed one, and I put the chain on, which is an extender chain from BB Craft also. I put the chain on with the open jump ring, and then I wire wrap the beads right onto the bottom. So to go with it, sort of, I had these pulled out, the light blue ones, and I had these check glass crystal with Picasso beads. I was going to use wood, but it didn't look right with just the wood like on top and bottom, and I didn't want to make them too long, so I just put some of these brownish sandy looking ones, and they're on antique brass lever backs with a shell on them, so that brings in the sort of a shell look, beachy. And I thought these lava rock actually sort of have a sand or corally look to them, so I thought that went with sea and beach theme. So then this one was next, and these, I used the end of the Heishi beads, these 5 on the little extender drop here, or the last 5 of the Heishi beads. I did 7, and then I did those little crystals again, like I used on these earrings. So these actually could go with this as well. And then I had these check glass donuts in matte beige, and I had a pack of 6. So I used 2 on this necklace, 2 on the next one, and 2 on the next pair of earrings. Here I also had this charm in a, what do you call those things? Sand Dollar, right? Sand Dollar. So that brought in the Beachy, and because that was in antique copper, I used a little bit of antique copper chain on the back from Bead Box Bargains. Lobster clasp again from BB Craft, I think. Yeah, it has to be. And then some open jump rings. Now here, the extender chain kit that I had from BB Craft didn't have any antique copper, so I just used another 2 inches. There's 2 inches of chain here, here, and an extender of 2 inches. And I didn't have any closed jump rings in the copper, so I had to use open on that one. And those antique copper ones wouldn't fit over this ring, so I did find I had these larger ones. I'm going to have to fix them a little bit, I see. I had to find some larger ones to fit around the width of this ring. The necklace, the stringing, I just strung it right onto the donuts, the check glass donuts, and crimped with copper crimp tubes, number 2. I think those were from jewelrymaker.com. So the pattern is basically those crystal Picasso rondelles, the wood beads, and this finished 1 strand of the wood beads. It came in a pack of 2 strands, so I finished it up. So it's 3, 7, 3, 7, and then the crystals in between the sets, and then the copper down here. Now the only difference is right here I only used 1 of the wood where the pendant is, and I love that one. I think it came out really good, and that one is also about 16 extendable to 18 inches. I thought that's a good length for summer because you can either wear it, you know, closer up to your neckline if you're a skinny little person, probably they're going to be loose on you even at 16, but on me 16 is like really snug around my neck. I think my neck's 15.5 inch or something. Yeah, I have a big neck. Anyway, so 16 is like a choker on me, and then 18 is perfect for me. So that's what I did both of these in, because I thought a lot of people probably have thinner necks than I do, and in the summertime, you know, with the open like tank tops and short sleeve shirts and stuff with scoop necklines or whatever, you don't want it hanging way down low. Maybe to me in summer you either want it up around your neck close or you want it really long, and then going longer. This is the last necklace that I did, and it is, I went a little different. No blue in this one. These are those mother of pearl, which is basically shell and resin assembled beads in the color sand. And then I thought, I don't want to use blue. I was out of the Heishi beads. I didn't really want to use wood, except that how this actually came about is these were out on my desk from earrings I had made on Pirate Pretties. And I had exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wood beads left from this strand. I said I finished it, but I had 7 left. So I used them on here. I thought these donuts sort of look like wood, even though they're checked glass. And then I thought, you know, I'm doing the necklaces the same every time. I'm just stringing them and adding chain or just stringing them all the way. So I brought in some leatherette, and this is just a white leatherette. It's not suede, a leatherette suede, but it's not, so it's not real leather or suede, and it's about a 20-inch, and it has like an S clasp. Now I can pull this over my head, so you probably could too, but my head's pretty big. I'm not even showing it to you there. So let me move these over a little bit and bring this in a little more. So all I did is I had these ribbon end things. They were from jewelrymaker.com in a kit I bought years ago. I just tied here a lark's knot, right? Lark's head knot. But then I didn't think it was secure enough, and I started thinking, oh, I'm going to wire wrap around it. And maybe I will still do, but what I did is I went and tied another single knot on top, and then I did tuck in some forget the name of it, the glue. It's not E6000, it is Hypo Cement, GS Hypo Cement, because that dries clear and remains flexible, as opposed to some glues that dry hard, and E6000 is a little overkill for that. So I just strung this on antique brass beading wire, but I ended up using silver crimp tubes, and because this was silver. So then I thought, well, I should have just used silver beading wire, but that's okay. This is a nice heavy duty 49 strand beading wire, so I don't think it's gonna wear down anytime soon. And I thought it kind of brought in the natural look of the tans in here. So that's that one, and then the earrings to go with that are these. These are the last two donuts. I used 2 more of the resin beads. Those are on an eye pin. I used my multi-step looper and used the larger of the top 2 that fit around here. However, for the top part, I used 20 gauge round wire, because I had to make a bigger loop here than any eye pin had, and then of course a loop at the top. So I just made loops with those same pliers for on the top of the donuts, and then went up through the bead and did another wire out there. And these are on silver lever backs with a shell design, which you can't see because it's so blurry. You've seen me use them quite often. I have a whole, I bought them in bulk when I bought them years ago, and I'm going to be working through them for the rest of my life. Anyway, that's those. So those are my projects for Jewelry Making Fun Collab. I wanted to keep going. I have some nautical things I wanted to use, and I have 2 more of those blue and silver shells, like I used in the check glass shells that I used in the earrings for Pirate Pretty's jewelry challenge. I think I'm just going to do 2 simple necklaces with those. I had an idea to use with those glass clamshell beads. I want to do like a cha-cha bracelet. I call them charm bracelets, but you know, I just didn't have time. So anyway, maybe another time, although now I've got to get on to the next projects that I have to do for next month, and also for other things. So yeah, hope you go check everyone else out. They will all be linked down below. There's about 10 or 11 of us. I always forget to count. And let me know if you like these. And I do. I think they're all really pretty. And I would wear all of these, actually. I think they're very summery and beachy, sea themey, beachy, mostly beachy looking, I guess, for this time. All right, take care. See you next month on the 18th. We post around noon, at noon hopefully, Eastern time each month, and we have a different color scheme. And yeah, come back and see what we have for next month. Bye for now.